Yeah, morning.
Hi, morning.
Hello, Ramya.
Hello,
Okay,
Ramya.
fine. Okay, let me start the recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Uh, Hi, everyone. Good morning. Some people might have missed out your demo session, but it's okay. We are not totally dependent on the demo. Like, demo is something where I am showing you some flow and all. But from today onwards, we will learn everything from the scratch. Before I start the session, I will just show you some important things which I expect you to do today itself. Okay. One of them is like create a Gmail ID if possible, or else you can give me your own Gmail ID, also, whatever personal mail ID and all. So for that particular mail ID, I'll be sharing you your class recordings and all. So it's up to you. If you want to create a new one, you can create, or else you can share me any of the Gmail IDs that you have. And if you are creating a new Gmail ID and all, please don't use the terms like, your name followed by Tosca and all, because usually profiles with such email IDs are not preferred by the companies and all. So that is the reason I am asking you to create a Gmail ID just be using your name and share me those. Okay. And once you create your Gmail ID and all, usually I'll be sending you an invitation for the very first time. Only one time you will get an email notification from my side saying they have given you access to so and so folder and all. Usually every person will have access to two folders. One is your batch folder and another one is your common folder. In your batch folder, you can see everyday recordings, and if there is any important notes that needs to be shared, even those notes files and and sometimes your class project files and all these things will be shared over here. Okay, and coming to the common folder, the main software or the URLs that we are using, all these details are present in this common folder. This common folder has a document that is important URLs. This will tell us like what are the URLs you are using in our class. All those URLs are mentioned in this common document. Sorry, important URLs document. Okay. And for all these files and all, you will be having the download access. So please to create your mail IDs and just get back to me through the same source where you got the link, meeting invitation link, so that I will get to know this is the person and accordingly I will give you the access. Okay. And every day you will not get any mails from me. So first day you will be getting this invitation. From the next day onwards, I hope most of you people know how to open your drive or not. Just open your Gmail, and after opening your Gmail account, you can see a square sort of an icon here, that is Google Apps icon. Just click on this, and here you will be having the drive option. So just click on this and then just click on the shade with me option. Okay, in this shade with me you can see both the folders. Please don't expect mail from us on daily basis. Every day whenever you want, you can just go to your drive, click on this shade with me and look for the class recordings over here. Okay. Yeah. And let me close this. Yes. Yes. So now coming to the training perspective. Usually the first 45 minutes or the first 50 minutes, whatever be it is, let us have the class discussion. Post that we will have the doubts, whatever question and answers that you have or the doubts that you have, you can discuss this post that. And if suppose I am unable to clarify your questions and answers in that particular section, then you can reach out to me on my mobile again. Okay. And in this common drive, I usually give you the AnyDesk application as well. If I miss out, you can download it. Okay. Using AnyDesk application, we can connect. So this is something like this. The application will be. Can you hear me, Vijay? Is it Vijay or only everybody? Only Vijay or everybody is facing the same issue? Is it clear now?
Yeah, Ram, it's now clear.
Yes, yes, it is clear.
Thank you.
It's clear.
So when you have this AnyDesk, you will have some ID like this, which you can share with me, and I will try to connect and I will close your doubt sessions and all. These are some of the sessions that I had recently. So all this will be coming up over here. Okay. And next thing which I want to say now is the next important thing is first what I will do is I will tell you how do you need to register yourself in the support portal. Tosca is the software which is provided by Tricentis. So now I will show you how do you need to register in this Tricentis support portal. This is the first step that we have to do. So this is the URL for the support portal. It is already part of your important URLs text document. So please go to this support.tricentis.com, and in this, one second. Yeah, here you can see the login/register button. Click on this register. Okay, click on this register here and just give your personal details like your personal mail ID, whatever you are using for the class. The same email ID again to confirm. Give some password here and here, and then your salutation, your first name, your last name, okay, and your time zone, and give any company. Okay, you can give any company, nobody is going to check. Give any TCS, Accenture, Capgemini, whatever company you comes to your mind, just give it here. Give your country as India and city as Hyderabad and street number like 123, but give a proper zip code. Okay, like 50081 or something like that, anything. And just register over here by checking this marks. Okay, and then once you register, just the page will be freezed for the first time. Or else, let me show you. I already registered this account. So once I click on register, this page will be freezed. Like I can't say any, I can't change anything, or like I can't do anything. I just need to wait for some time so that it will complete the registration process. Just say wait here. Let's wait and see. So once you complete this, please contact our support. Okay. I think this is now registered. Okay. So now let's come to our mail ID. Did we receive any mail? Sometimes your mails go and sit in the spam. Please check your spam as well. Okay. I did not receive anything, but I will try to log in here. So it's madhavi.pernidi01 at gmail.com. Yeah, I'm able to log in now. Sometimes I will get my mail, registration verification mail and all a bit slow, but it's okay. So now why do we need to register in this support portal? Means this is a portal where you actually raise the tickets and all. That means if you want to raise any tickets related to Tosca, like you are facing some issues and you don't know what is the correct approach to solve that issue, and also if you want to go through the some of the articles which will help you to gain knowledge, if you want to download, if you want to appear for the certification exams, if you want to get the training license and all, for all these things, the first step that you have to do is just enroll yourself in this support portal. See, now I got a mail. See, from the support at the rate of tricentis.com. That it is for the registration verification. You can just click on this link and you can verify your email ID also. So it's like now you are successfully verified your account. It's like now you are officially registered with the support portal here. The next step that you have to do is register for the certification exams. How do you do that is, now this is the normal home page that you have for your support account. And in this support account, in the resources page, here knowledge base, this is nothing but these are the articles which will help you to gain the knowledge and all. Means if for suppose I'm facing some issue, like I'm unable to scan my pop-up, so I will raise a ticket for that, and people will post me some of the solutions here. See here, how to find the number of rows and columns for the Excel table. So this is one question that somebody has asked and they gave some similar. So this is the situation they have and this is the solution that they have for that particular situation. So all this information is present in the knowledge base articles. Okay. So it's good to go through them whenever you are free. You will gain some knowledge. Okay. And for certifications and all, you need to go to web shop and here you have a products, web shop and then products. Click on this products. So this will list out all the certifications. Usually only 2 certifications are free of cost. But now they are providing lot of certifications like Usually you will have only automation specialist level 1 and level 2 for free of cost. But now they are providing us test design specialist level 1, test design specialist level 2, automation engineer level 1, Q test. Okay, all these certifications are free of cost only for us, except these two. One is Tosca integration developer, another one is automation engineer level 2. Other than these two, all the remaining are free of cost. So please enroll in any one thing. That's okay. So click on this register now. Okay. And then it will take you to a 1 second. I'll just log out from this. And then it will take you to the another website that is nothing but the Tricentis school website, they say. This is the Tricentis school website, tricentis.teachable.com. So when you say web shop products, register now, it will automatically take you to this Tricentis school website. Usually we are not yet registered in this Tricentis school website. So you have to enroll yourself in here also. So when you click on this enroll now button, it will ask you for the details. See, what is your full name, what is the email ID, password and confirm password. Please give the same details. So I am giving Madhavi's details only here. So now we are registered in our Tricentis school website also. If you click on this back arrow, there will be an option, see all courses. When you click on this, you can see all the courses. Whatever certifications there you have in the support portal, all those courses are present here. Instead of going to support portal and clicking on that product and all, you can directly enroll yourself from this website. So just click on the course that you want to enroll and just open it, and here down you will have the enroll now button. You can click on that enroll now. Okay, so this is how you can enroll in all the courses that you can see over here. And these courses have certain progress. Okay, usually you have to complete all these videos so that you can appear for your final examination. This is the examination which you have to appear for your certifications and all. For time being, let's just enroll and leave it aside. Okay, we will discuss about the certification examinations and these videos in the later part of the classes. For now, just leave it like this. Just enroll for any one or two certifications and leave it like that. Okay, there is nothing wrong. And now, how do you get your license and all these details, your Tricentis school details, support portal details, all of them are present in your common drive important URLs document. Yeah, this is the see, this is your support portal link that you have. This is the Tricentis school link that you have. The next one is the license request. For that also you have the license request URL present in your support document that I have shared. Okay, so all that you need to do is just open that particular URL here. Okay, and now just click on the option cloud, submit. You have to do this for 2 times. Okay, cloud and submit. Okay. So after 2 times, then it will show you an error saying you are no longer available. Like you already availed and extended your license. Third activation is not possible. That means you completed requesting for the license for 8 weeks of period. And then you will get an email saying you have been invited to access Tricentis Tosca Cloud License Server. Don't click on any of these links and all. You need not go through them. Once you get this mail, that means your license has been approved. If you don't have your license and all, please let me know. If you don't get a license mail, just check your spam also. If still you did not get it, let me know. I'll be sharing any of the credentials with you. Okay. So these are the immediate steps that you need to do. The first one is to register yourself in the support portal. Second one is to enroll in any of the certifications. Third step is to go and get the Tosca license. Okay. So once you are done with these steps, then you need to install the Tosca on your file. So now let's start the discussion about the Tosca. So once you install Tosca on your computer, so what are the different components that get installed on your computer? Let's see those. So when you install Tosca, usually these are the different components that are that get installed on my computer. The first one is the Tosca commander. This is the place where we actually work. The second one is the Tosca wizard. Why do we use this Tosca wizard and why do we need it? Is basically we are talking about any of the automation. Okay, usually when we talk about automation, they call something called as framework, they say, most of the people. What is this framework? Why do we need it? Is usually framework is something which will explain us what are the folder structures that are maintaining, or what are the how the project in our particular team is being maintained. It determines the structure of our files, or how the test cases, all these things are being maintained. How do you maintain your smoke suit or your regression suit? Normal functional testing, how is it going on? Like what are the different techniques that you are using? So every team has different approaches. So all these things come together and form the word as framework. Tosca already has its own default framework. You're not going to design any framework in Tosca. Only thing that we follow in Tosca is the best practices. There are so many best practices which are recommended by the Tricentis, and most of the companies abide by them. Like what happens when you are working in real time? Usually, everybody will have certain sessions which are given by the Tosca people only. Once you buy the license from the Tricentis Tosca side, they will be giving you some classes like workshops and all. They say like for every 6 months or for once a year, usually you should be participating in those sessions, and then they will be telling you these are the best practices that we are recommending to you, so please follow them. Again, it's up to you whether you follow or your company follows it or not. Okay, there are so many different best practices that are available. Not every company and not everything is mandatory to follow, so it's totally up to you. And now coming to this framework, when we say Tosca has the default framework of T-box. What is this T-box? Is this is the latest framework that Tosca has developed. Earlier to this T-box, we used to have a classic framework. But what happened with this classic framework? It is too slow. Or it's like the internal components of the Tosca are not arranged in a certain proper way, so that it is not working as we are expecting. So that is the reason they moved to the T-box framework. In classic framework, they used to depend a lot on the XMLs and all. Okay, that means whenever we scan something, usually in classic framework, last time during our demo, we saw whenever we scan something, usually modules are something which are created. Here, instead of modules, they used to call it as object maps. Okay, so that is a different file that is being created. Here when we say modules, these are nothing but these are part of our normal files that we have in our project and all. But here these are something different, and excessive files used to create and which used to make the process very slow. So this classic framework, usually if you want to scan something using this classic framework and all, then we go for Tosca wizard. Okay, so what can you scan using this Tosca wizard is currently it is not like you cannot scan everything using Tosca wizard. Currently it is supporting only legacy applications. When I say legacy applications, I mean that like mainframes applications, or applications which are having black and green screens. Usually if you look at any mainframes application, it will be similar to our command prompt only. In the same way, those applications Like if you look at Hive applications and all, you can see they will be totally black in color, and where you will be passing certain comments and they will be sending you out some data and all. So that kind of applications can be scanned using the Tosca wizard. I will show you a sample here. So this is how the Tosca wizard looks like. When you open also, it will not open immediately. Usually it is very slow. Okay, and let's open a command prompt here. Okay, so this is my command prompt and I want to scan it using Tosca wizard. For that, usually if you see many mainframes application, if any one of you worked on mainframes, usually if you must have known, it will be something like a black screen in the same way, but you will be having two sections where you can edit or pass your commands. Like one section where you can pass your commands, and another section this side where you can pass the page numbers and all, and that you can see the data coming up here. Like you have, usually you will have 2 to 3 editable fields, and other than that, all everything that you can see is the information of the particular details and all. For suppose I want some information about an account number, I'll be sending one command and then entering the account number and just say enter. So it will start listing out the details of my account. That is how it looks like. Okay, so whenever we want to scan this any applications using Tosca wizard, first you will click on this scan button here. When you, this is the magic wand sort of a button. Okay, see, something like this came up. So now you have to show the screen which it has to scan. So now this black screen is the one which it has to scan. So just click on this and immediately it will disappear. So what it does in the background is it will come back to us. Okay, meanwhile, it will look for the editable fields that are present here. But actually here it doesn't find like any editable, specific editable fields and all. That is the reason it came up in this way. But if it is a mainframes application, the command section where you pass your commands, the account number section where you pass your account number, the page number section wherever you pass the page numbers and all, those fields will be listed out here. Okay, automatically the editable fields will come up. The remaining fields, for suppose I want to grab the data that is present in this area, something like that, you have to add them to your particular module and all. So what you need to do is, here there is a button add entry. Just click on this add entry button, and usually first you need to place your cursor over here. Like for suppose I want to add my okay, like first place your cursor over here somewhere. Okay, so just get your cursor here and now click on this add entry. So it will start scanning from that particular area. And now usually here we are not looking at the properties of the elements and all, because there are no elements here, right? Everything that you can see is a black screen. So what happens here is it will take the coordinates, like what is the row length that you are looking for, what is the column height that you are looking for. So accordingly it will mark. Okay, when you say mark, it is nothing but it will show you. See, it will highlight it. Okay, let me increase the length and show you. I'll say length 10 and say mark. See, somewhere there it is marking. Yeah, somewhere here. Now if I want to go to top, some more top, I'll just say 6 and see. See, it moved there. Okay, I want to decrease this. So I'll say 5, mark, height also as 6, mark. See, this is how you usually just go to the particular section, whatever you want. Some 20, mark. So, okay. and now column is like 2 mark. Okay, and now row is like some 4 mark. See, this is how you just get into the area wherever you want to go. So here, how do we scan? Based upon the row coordinates and the column coordinates. So because we don't have any elements, or we cannot look at any of the element properties and all in the mainframes or legacy applications. That is the reason we scan this in this way using the Tosca wizard. And if you see, after scanning all this, all you need to do is just select them and then say create object map or something. Okay, so when you say create object map, it will show you it has no technical ID. That means no technical properties are present. Just say okay, and then it will automatically create an object map for you, which you can see in your particular project and all. Here I did not create my object map and all in the proper way, so that I did not configure my wizard and all in proper way, so it throwed me an error. But usually you can scan in this way for your mainframes applications and then create the object maps. I don't have any mainframes applications to show you. That is the reason I did not show you that. Okay, so once done, you can close it. So this is how you have to work with the Tosca wizard section. This is usually slow and it has many disadvantages also. Like you will not advanced properties or advanced controls are all present in the T-box framework only, not in the classic framework. And that is the main reason why we are using T-box framework only. Okay, and whenever you work with the T-box framework, usually you will notice one small difference. Like whatever you scan using T-box framework or whatever you work using T-box framework, you will see they are prefixed with X. Like when you say modules, we call it as X modules. If you want to say test step, we call it as X test step, X test case. In manuals and all, you can refer, whenever you are referring manuals, they say X test step value and all. That means it is scanned by using T-box framework. The normal modules or whatever it is, they call it in like officially, they call it as X test step and all. The next important one that will be installed on our computer is coming to our license, Tosca license configuration. You can whatever license that you have already requested for, you can configure that license in two ways. One is by using Tosca commander, the other way is by using license configuration. Now we already requested for our license and now we already installed our Tosca. Usually when you open the commander, immediately it will ask you for the license, or else it will when you open this Tosca license configuration also, this is the place where you can manage your license under. So currently I already have my license, so I'm not going to update my license here until unless it is expired. All you can do is just click on this connect button here and then connect it to cloud hosted license server. Just to say okay, and here just pass your credentials whatever you want and say on the okay, click on the okay button. Then it will show you a green color icon saying it worked like a charm, something like that. Great, it worked like a charm, something like that. So that means you have successfully connected to your license. Okay, so please connect to your license once you install the Tosca also. Okay, this license configuration is the place where you can connect to your license servers and all, or else you can connect via Tosca commander also, which we will see again. Okay, the next important thing that you see is Tosca. The next component that you see is Tosca enabler. Why do you need this Tosca enabler? Usually, sometimes some applications, some technologies may not be supported by Tosca. For suppose in Java, I'm not meaning like entire Java applications. Within Java also, some applications have the JRE file of 32-bit other than 64-bit. So some sort of applications which are having some different things like SWT applications and all, sometimes they may not be supported. So then you have to come to this Tosca enabler, and just select the particular technology that you are using. Next, 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 and then finally enable that particular technology. Okay, depending on the technology that you are using, you can just click on the buttons whichever you want to select. Or else, if you are using Power Builder technology, also there is an option here. This option is available only for two things. One is whenever you are using JRE of 32-bit. Another one is for the Power Builder technology. Okay, so this is where you can enable those technologies in Tosca. And the next component of Tosca is the Tosca executor. Why do you need it is in like without opening your Tosca commander, you can start executing your files from here. That is why we need the Tosca executor. When you open the Tosca executor on your machine for the first time, it will throw you an error because you don't have any proper files and all present. So usually it will throw you an error. Don't worry. Okay. So it will be something which is like this, where you can just start and complete your executions and all. So these are the different components of Tosca that will be installed. In some of the interviews, usually they will ask you what are the different components of the Tosca. The answer for that is Tosca Commander, Tosca Wizard, where we can scan the legacy applications and all. License configuration, where we can configure our license. Tosca Enabler, whenever we are having some JRE 32-bit files and all, some applications which does not support, then we can enable them by using the particular technologies by using the Tosca enabler. Tosca executor, where we can execute our test cases and all without opening the Tosca command. Okay, so now after we completed the different components of Tosca. So the next important thing which we are going to discuss is what are the different files that will be created on our computer when we install Tosca. When you install Tosca, two important files are the ones which will be created. One is in the C drive, you can see Tosca underscore projects. This is the file which consists of all workspaces, all the templates and all, whatever files that are provided by Tricentis to us in order to make use of them will be present over here. Most of the files, okay, that is from the Tosca underscore projects. Just go to your C drive and immediately you can see that option. So if you see here, this is the common repositories folder where if you have any common repositories, those will be listed here. This is the workspaces folder. Like these are the different workspaces that I have created. So all these are present over here. And the last one is the commander folder. This is the folder which will help us a lot. Whatever, like we have certain files or certain functions which are given by Tosca which will help us in our day-to-day activities and all. Those are called as standard modules. What are those standard modules? What do we have in them is, for suppose if you want to open certain URL in your Chrome application, can we scan anything? No, we cannot. But you have to open certain URL and all, right? So for all those functions where you are dependent on the programming, most of the things are present from the Tosca, like in the form of standard modules, so that you need not code anything. That is the main motto. Okay. For suppose if you want to take a screenshot, if you want to take some screenshots, it's like a huge process. Like you have to code something in the Selenium and all. But in Tosca, you will already have a module. You will just drag this module and drop it there. That is done. You will just give the file path and the file name, whatever you want to give that. So it will immediately take a screenshot when you run it and it will create a file for you. So all those things are present in the standard modules in this file here. We will discuss about these as well. Okay. Along with these TCE files and the TSU files, the Tosca files usually have an extension of .tsu, .tce and all. Okay. Along with these files, you will also have certain templates. For suppose if you want to use Excel as a data source and all, then you have to follow certain standards, like some template which is already designed by Tosca, so that you can just make use of it. So all those templates and all are present in this particular templates folder that you can see. Okay, and you can see DocuSnapper template, Mustard template, and Excel example template. All these are present over here. Okay, and the same way, like by default, the screenshots will be saved over here. Okay, and these are the object maps that if you create any object maps, those object maps will be present over here. This is some screenshot that I have taken, I think. Yeah. See, when did I take it? Some long time back in the Feb month 2021, 22nd. So this is how you can do. And these are some of the keywords and all. If you have any, those are present. If you are doing any exploratory testing, those assets and all will be present. So these are some of the files and all which are given by Tosca to us most of the times. The other folder which will be created is in the program files cross 86. In this, you can see a folder called Tricentis. So in this Tricentis folder, again Tosca test suite, and these folders are something which are related to the installation. Like this is Tricentis Tosca is developed by using .NET. Okay, like they used .NET and they used C# for coding and all. Okay, so all those related files. These are the files which are related to the classic engine. Okay, similarly, these are the files which are related to the Tosca commander. These are for the T-box framework. See, all these are the different files that you have. Usually for the, whenever you develop something using .NET and C#, right, the file extensions will be .dll and all. So you can see it clearly here. All these files are present in the DLL format. Okay. So these are all the installation related files. Don't disturb any of these. Hardly we use them, like hardly when we are discussing about the distributed execution and all, which is the last topic of our class. Then we will come over here and then we will discuss about this folder files also. Okay. So not right now. So I'm not disturbing anything now. So these are the two important folders that will be installed. So we like you, I will open the Tosca commander also and I will show you how it looks like. I'm using 13.2 in my machine. I'll provide you with 13.2 as well as 14 also. 14 is the latest one. You can use anything. It's up to you which one you have to use. Okay. And usually when you click on this Tosca commander, this is something which it looks like. You will not see all this because these are present, these are my projects, personal projects. You will see only first steps, advanced examples, and all these screens are common. Okay. Yeah. Any questions, any doubts that you people have? You can ping me on the chat window also. No questions?
Ramya, one thing, like apart from this Tosca commander, like all the other options that we have, wizard and enabler, like are those also like highly used, or like commander is the most currently used in the
We
company?
only use commander.
Okay.
Okay.
Ramya, I think it was really fast. By the time I followed few steps, you went ahead. So um, I could
Are
not
you
do
trying
all
to?
the.
Okay. See, actually, the initial 2 to 3 classes are bit fast, I agree, because this is the theoretical part that we have. Like, you will not use all of these things in your day-to-day activities in Tosca.
Of
Okay, that
course.
is the reason I'm making it bit fast. If you want, I can repeat it. If you don't know any specific topic, or if you get stuck somewhere, please let me know. But after 3 days, like after 2 to 3 days, when we start the actual things from the Tosca commander, if you don't understand, if I'm going too fast, please let me know once again. I will just make it too slow again.
Yeah,
And
yes, sir.
yes, yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, myself also same thing. What Artha saying.
Yes.
Yeah, some of the steps I can't follow. So can you
Because
please
these are
bit
the
slow?
theoretical part, right? Usually, these things are not useful for us much. These
Okay,
all things are just good to know things. There is no use of them. You will not use them in this entire 30 days session again.
sure. Thank
Okay. And Tosca enabler, like, for sometimes what happens is, if you see Java applications and all, they usually have the JRE file. Okay, Java runtime environment and all, they say those files and all usually will be 64-bit files. The Windows operating system 64-bit, 32-bit, you say, right? So in the same way, usually they will be of 64-bit. But you have certain technologies and all, okay, like swing applications and all, they will be of 32-bit. For those applications, you need to go to Tosca enabler and enable them. That's all, nothing else.
Ramya, would you be sharing today's recording? Because then we will be able to follow the steps and complete the
Yes, I
registration
will be
part.
sharing that.
Okay, then that's good. No problem.
Yeah, every day after the class, like, I need to convert this recording. So
Mm-hmm.
it might be delayed, but for sure before end of the day, I will upload your recordings to you.
Okay.
And if you don't understand any topic also, just list me out. Okay, I will repeat the whole topic once again. There is no problem in that. That is the reason we will not give you the class count also. Like, it depends on 25 to 30. And the last batch, it went for 32 classes. Okay, there is nothing like we have to
Okay.
complete it on this day only.
Okay. 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 Thank you, Ramya.
Yeah.
That was all
Any
from
other
my.
questions? Any doubts? Okay.
you. No, Ramya.
Yeah. Thank you all. Thanks for joining. And once again, I'm asking you, please send me your email IDs through the same channel. Like, how did you get this particular meeting invitation link? So, through the same way, please send me your email IDs. I'll give you the access. I will create a drive for you, and I will give you the access in that for these class recordings. Your class recordings includes today's, also it includes the yesterday's and day before yesterday's demo sessions as well. Okay?
Sure, Ramya.
Ramya, I have one question.
Yes, please.
These recordings are available for us only for a limited period, or it is unlimited?
No, they are unlimited. Like, what we do is we create some Gmail IDs randomly. We upload
Mm-hmm.
your class recordings and give you the access, and we will leave them.
Okay, means you will send it to our Gmail ID or what? These recordings?
They will be shared via your drive.
Okay, but we can download it to our computer, na? All these
Yes.
recordings.
If you right click on them, you will have the download option.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining. Have a great day.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
Ramya.
Ramya.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ramya.